Show starts in 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 3 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Popcorn, candy, ooh, hot dog, popsicle. Oh boy, banana orange.
Show starts in 1 minute.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Coming to you live on a Wednesday night. This is your movie quiz for March 3rd, 2021. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the movie quiz. I am your host, Chris Mann-Nelson, and in just a few minutes, I am going to be asking you 4 rounds of movie-themed trivia. This is a completely interactive game. You can join this game. You don't just have to sit on the sidelines and watch. You can get in the game. All you got to do is head to this URL right here, tmq.thetrivialist.com, and enter your email address, enter your team name, and you will be in the game. It's going to be exciting. Throw your hat in the ring, everybody. It's a completely free game to play, although we do appreciate tips. We have a suggested donation of just like a couple of bucks per player per game would really go a long way to helping keep the game free and helping us with some of the costs of bringing you a live movie trivia game show every Wednesday night. Now, playing against you tonight, or with you, if you're feeling more positive, is a very exciting guest. He's a cartoonist, an animator. His work has been featured on Last Week Tonight and The Onion. Currently, he's working on Full Frontal with Sam B. To the show, Daniel Spenser Levine. Dan, welcome to the movie quiz.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm very excited to have you here, especially because it is. Do you mind me saying where you are?
No. Give everybody my exact address.
Dan's in Amsterdam, Netherlands, where it is very late. It's very late in the evening.
It's already tomorrow.
Yeah, it is tomorrow. Yeah, it's not Wednesday night in Amsterdam. It's Thursday morning. So, Dan, let's jump right into the discussion. You are, by your own, you've dubbed yourself the foremost and only historian on the movie Monkey Bone.
That's true.
And you inspired me to watch the movie Monkey Bone in the last week. So what is it about Monkey Bone that speaks to you?
I think A is that it's one of the worst movies ever made, but it's hard. I think I'm fascinated by it because it seems so hard for it to be the worst movie ever made because all the ingredients are so good. Like the premise is really cool.
There's a lot going on. So that I was wondering that, like, do you like, so it's kind of like a love-hate relationship that you have with Monkey Bone.
I remember when I followed the development of it because I was I was a major goth kid who was super into The Nightmare Before Christmas and had the same director. Yeah. I was super into stop motion because I never wanted to have a girlfriend. And I remember thinking like that there's no way this movie about like a tortured cartoonist could be bad. This movie is for me. And then I remember going to see it in a movie theater with the 2 other people that also went to see it in the movie theater. And just like within the first 3 minutes of the movie, my face just like sinking, realizing that this is an awful, awful movie.
Well, so you were like 14 when it came out? Because like I feel like that's the age. That was the age for me. I probably should have realized this sooner, but that's when I kind of realized movies could be bad. Movies that I was looking forward to could be bad.
It's like so much money and so many people and so much money was spent making this thing. How could it be bad?
I remember the movie that the similar age, similar movie for me was Batman and Robin, because I even loved like Batman Forever when it came out. But part of it is because as you get older, you get a more discerning eye. And so like, I was like, I love all these Batman movies. There's no way this could be bad. So I got there and it was bad. And I thought I was wrong. I had totally convinced myself.
The movie must be good, so I must be bad.
Right. I am the bad one. It's my problem in this relationship. Not so I went back like 3 times to see it, and it took me a while to be like, no, the movie's just bad. Yes, if you you don't have to keep track of my age reveals on air. I'm 39. I was 15 in 1997. So there you go. It's not a secret.
We all have keep track of our ages by the movie that we saw that made us realize that movies could be bad.
right when you're 14 or 15, you realize what movie taught you that. Yeah. So if you were born in like 1990, it was probably like a Transformers movie or something like that.
Yeah. It sucks because I really regretted making my bar mitzvah. The development of the movie Monkey Bone was the theme of my
just storyboards from Monkey Bone and like Brendan Fraser sitting at a table read. So yeah, it does have some great elements in it though. It's got Henry Selick, who directed Nightmare Before Christmas and Jason the Giant Peach and Coraline. That was a Monkey Bone comeback. Coraline was
he bounced back like 14 years later.
He made a mistake introducing live action into his repertoire. He just needed to, because the stop motion in it is gorgeous. It's classic like Henry Selick stuff. Yeah, but it just didn't. And Chris Kattan, I will say, I
think that's the most telling movie. Yeah, I think the most telling thing about how bad the movie is that Chris Kattan is the best part of the movie.
His physical comedy is like in that movie is really genuinely good.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing. All right, so I think Dan, are you ready to get started with the game? Yeah. We've got 21 players here tonight. This is great. So I am going to put the game into in-game mode. It is in-game mode, everybody. We are in the game. Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. So, so our first round tonight is actually, I drew inspiration from Monkey Bone. And so, I always skip without a video from Yoni. I forget to give you guys the rules beforehand. It's real quick. No cheating. Don't look anything up. Don't put answers in the chat, please. And I encourage you to play with friends as a team, but keep your team size reasonable so that you don't have an unfair edge on some teams that are smaller. Like Dan. Dan is playing all by himself. So don't gang up on Dan. So your first round is going to be all about movies like Monkey Bone. Monkey Bone will not be in the category, sadly, but it's all movies that blend live action and animation. So it's live action and animation blended together is your first round. So here we go. Question number, this is right up your alleyway, right, Dan?
Yes, please.
Yes. He's ready. He's got a game face on. Dan is in-game mode right now. All right, so here we go. Question number 1. Mary Poppins has an extended sequence in an animated world in which Dick Van Dyke dances with a group of animals who are, a group of what animals who are dressed as waiters? I'm looking for the type of animals here. Give me the type of animals.
Well, it's not Monkey Bones.
They are a series of Brendan Frasers. I see in the correct answers coming in that we have a fake Chris in the game tonight. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by what's going by what this could be. All right, so Dick Van Dyke, he hikes up his pants. All the penguins, I just gave it away. All the waiters are penguins. They are penguins. Sorry, I was so excited by that in-game mode graphic that I frazzled myself. Did you see the second Mary Poppins, Dan?
I didn't.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. They just kind of beat for beat do the same thing. Yeah. All right, question number 2.
They added Austin Powers, but
well, it does improve it slightly. All right, so your next question is a multiple choice question. Though the 1945 movie Anchors Away is mostly live action, it's best known for a scene where Gene Kelly dances with what classic cartoon character? Is it Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Jerry Mouse, or Daffy Duck? Who does Gene Kelly dance with in Anchors Away?
I was born ready for this category.
Have you seen this movie, Dan? I've never
I've
seen
seen
the
this
whole
part, but that's
Yeah,
it.
I feel like that's all anyone's ever seen is
Mhm.
just
I honestly
this.
didn't know it was a whole movie. I thought it was
It is
just
a whole movie, and I'm pretty sure my research is accurate that it's like this is the only animated sequence in the whole thing. It's kind of like a weird fever dream where it's a king.
Yeah.
Gene Kelly's dancing with like a king of a foreign nation. It's from 1945, so it's probably a little racist. And it's Jerry the Mouse. Jerry Mouse is
weird choice.
What's that?
Thomas Jerry. It's just a really, really weird choice.
Question number 3. This is also a multiple choice question. In both the 1977 and the 2016 versions of Pete's Dragon, an orphaned boy befriends an animated green dragon named Elliot, Michael, Gertie, or Harvey. What is the dragon's name in both versions of Pete's Dragon?
I didn't see the David Lowery one, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah, I heard it was great. I heard it was really good too. I watched part of it on Netflix years ago. I really liked the original Pete's Dragon when I was a kid. I remember like I tried watching it with Desmond recently, and it's a little slow, but it's like by modern standards. So all of these names, I picked these fake out names because these are all the names of the kids and the dog in E.T. But the actual answer, the name of the dragon is Elliot. Elliot. Nicely done. 76% got it right. Good job. Question number 4 is a short answer. No multiple choice on this one. David Hasselhoff makes a live action cameo in the otherwise animated big screen debut of what Nickelodeon character? Looking for the name of the character on this one. David Hasselhoff makes a live action cameo in the otherwise animated big screen debut of what Nickelodeon character? Good job. Lots of correct answers. Almost exclusively correct answers coming in. Nicely done. You know what? Everybody who submitted got this right, except for Test, because Test is just playing spoiler on this one. But I'll call this 100% no matter what the percentage comes up. It's SpongeBob. It's the first SpongeBob movie from like 2004.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
Really? The first one?
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm strong enough to admit it.
No, that's not that. You don't need to be ashamed of that. It is very. Nooch says it's very good.
Yeah, I saw it with him in theaters when it came out.
All right, question number 5. What revered animation director helmed the 1992 box office bomb Cool World, which starred a live-action Brad Pitt in an animated city? Was it Don Bluth, Ralph Bakshi, the aforementioned Henry Selick, or John Lasseter? What revered animation director? Again, this is a director who dipped their toe into bringing live-action people, and it just blew up in their face. This is a weird-ass movie.
It was weird.
It is an incredibly weird movie. I remember I'm 39 years old, so I was 10 when this movie came out. And I remember like trying to watch it and just being like confused.
Yeah, same. Because I was like
how
this should
sexual,
be for me.
it's like hypersexual. And like, because the answer is Ralph Bakshi. This was directed by Ralph Bakshi, who famously made The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings animated movies.
Fritz the Cat.
And Fritz the Cat. That's right. And then Cool World. But I don't know if there was a comeback for Bakshi, a la Coraline for Henry Selick. All right, question number 6. The Farrelly Brothers family film Osmosis Jones tells an animated buddy cop story about hunting a virus inside the body of a live-action character played by what SNL alum? Looking for the name of the actor. Who was the live-action actor that Osmosis Jones took place inside of? Dan, you got this right. Did you? You would have been about the right age. Did you see this when it came out? Or
also with Mike.
With Mike. Yeah. There's a stroll down memory lane for you and Mike
At the Farmingdale Multiplex Cinema.
Shout out to the
I was
Farming
way
Devil
into those
Multiplay
most
Cinema.
insurance.
Hopefully, is it still around? Are your like childhood theaters still around? I mean, who knows
I
with
think so.
last year, but because I feel
Yeah,
like
I
all
think
of
they-
mine have closed, like pre-pandemic. They just like they're gone. All right, so this was Bill Murray. Bill Murray is your answer. 43%. A lot of good answers. Some people said Chris Rock. They remember that Chris Rock was in it, but he was the titular white blood cell Osmosis Jones. I thought about making this one a multiple choice with Rock in there, but to throw people off. Number 7. This one's multiple choice once again. Which of these mixed media films was not released by Disney? Not made and released by Disney. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, The Incredible Mr. Limpet, James and the Giant Peach, or Enchanted? Which one of these was not a Disney movie? All right. So your correct answer here, all of these were made by Disney, with the exception of one was made by Warner Brothers, which is The Incredible Mr. Limpet. The Incredible Mr. Yeah, surprising, right? Like I always thought that was a Disney movie, but it's actually it's Warner Brothers. All right. And your question number 8, your final question of round number 1. Hollywood lore states that Judge Doom's, this is an unconfirmed story, but I've heard this before. Hollywood lore states that Judge Doom's villainous transportation plot in the live-action animated favorite Who Framed Roger Rabbit came from a scrapped sequel to what 1974 neo-noir classic? So looking for the name of the 1974 movie that had a planned sequel that kind of maybe turned into Roger Rabbit instead.
The question mark at the end of my answer. I have no idea.
It's tough. So there was the legend goes that Robert Towne had a trilogy planned for like Land, Sea, and Air, or like Land, Water, and Earth, or something like that. The first one was water. It was Chinatown. There was supposed to be there was a Chinatown the reason this maybe doesn't add up is because there was a Chinatown sequel, but it came out 2 years after Roger Rabbit. But there was supposed to be one called Cloverleaf, which was the exact story of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And
about
it
buying
even had Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse in it.
Yeah, it had. Yeah, that would be. Oh my God, that would be awesome if they had just made Eddie Valiant. Whatever. What I'm forgetting his name. The Nicholson character.
Yeah.
Yes. Chinatown. Chinatown should also have Roger Rabbit. I agree. All right. So let's check out. If anybody has joined late, feel free to sign up now. I'm going to make it so that you can sign up between rounds 1 and 2. But let's check out your scores. We've got a lot of 7s. Let's read the 6s, 7s, and 8s. We got Dan and Chris with a C and a bunch of S's. I don't know who that is, with 6 points apiece. We've got in second place with 7 points, championship final, the producers, Ricky Scabs, Dickie Dabs, the Turds, Marley's Chains, and leading the way with a perfect 8 is Chris. So let's put the game back into pregame. Give everyone a chance to sign up or to donate in the tip jar if they want. And so Dan, this is the part where people, the guests, can talk about what projects they've got going on. So
everybody go see Monkey Bone on HBO Max.
Yeah, go see Dan. Dan gets
use the parents my HBO Optimum login like I do, and
Dan gets a cut of every Monkey Bone of every Monkey Bone stream.
Yeah. I was smart. I invested in it when it came out, and I'm still hoping that these trends will continue of one person a year watching it, which is me on Christmas.
Hang on one second, Dan. Tell us about, you've got, do you want to talk about your album?
Sure. I made an electronic surf album that is on Spotify now. Oh man. this is the first time I've ever said it out loud, and it sounds ridiculous. I made an album under the name Lukewarm and the Dead Meats, and it's on Spotify now, and you could listen to it wherever Spotify's are downloaded.
Hang on, I'm sorry. I've got one team that's not showing up in the team list. Oh, now they're back. Okay. So yes, check out Lukewarm and the Dead Meats. It's Dan's feeling shy about it, but he shouldn't, because it's actually it's very good. And Dan, have you?
I was scared by the in-game type.
To tie that, it's a movie show. We'll tie it back around. Have you ever scored a movie, or have you ever thought about scoring like a film or TV show?
I would love to. Please let me score your films, trivia players.
I feel like that would be.
I did score a bunch of friends' student films when we were in college, but
I feel like that would be awesome. Like,
yeah, I did. My first job for that. I'm just going to say the words topical video company that half of the people in this group have worked for at some point. It was before public domain music libraries. So I had to score every comedy video that came out.
Oh my God. Wow.
That was one
That's
of my
pretty
first
exciting
jobs.
though.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to move on to, if anyone else has any other issues, let me know. It's a little hard for me to keep up with the chat sometimes, but please let me know if you're not seeing yourselves. I do see I've never seen a movie now. You guys have 4 points by my tally here. But otherwise, I'm going to move on to round 2, which I posted about this on Instagram today. If you'd like to follow me for trivia hints, you can follow me at Trivia Man. It's all clues and trivia questions for upcoming shows. Although
it's confusing because some of them have been clues to actual murders.
Yes, I like to pepper in little breadcrumbs for the police. So your category tonight is going to be who wrote the book. So I'm going to show you a still image from a movie that's based on a book, and you give me the author of the book. So the thing I posted today was a still image from The Wizard of Oz. If I show you a picture from The Wizard of Oz, don't say Wizard of Oz. Don't say whoever the screenwriter was. It would be L. Frank Baum, because Baum wrote the book The Wizard of Oz. Okay, so it's all about the authors. So you got 2 steps. Know the movie, know what it's based on. 3 steps, I guess. And then the author. All right, so author number 1. Let me add this to the stream. And there you go. Tell me, who is the author behind this? Remember, I need the name of the author, not the name of the movie.
I remember school.
All right, so this, let me just make sure. Give me that one. All right, so this one is To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird, written by Harper Lee. Harper Lee is your answer. You got 73%. You guys knew that. Question number 2, author number 2.
Oh.
Did you see this movie, Dan?
I have not.
It broke me. This movie broke me. I watched it recently, and it was just like we'll watch, like, for our family movie nights, we'll watch some kind of subpar movies, but something about the Lorax just absolutely decimated my brain.
For sure.
All right, so
I feel like a lot of these shouldn't be stretched out.
Yes, I realized after this has been, I wrote this round before all this happened. Some of his books this week are no longer being published. It's Dr. Seuss. A complicated legacy for Dr. Seuss. All right, number 3. Author number 3. Who wrote the book that this is based on? Surely you know the movie, but who wrote the book?
That's also from the Lorais.
Yeah. My name is the T-Rex, and I speak for the trees. All right, let me make sure everybody got this right, because this author has kind of a weird spelling of his name. So let me correct some people's. He has a weird spelling based on how it's pronounced. It's Crichton. Michael Crichton, it's pronounced. Michael Crichton is how you say his name. All right. Movie number 4, author number 4. Who is the author behind this?
That's from one of the Harry Potters, I believe.
Yeah, it's from the third one. It's from Prisoner of Azkaban. Starring Kathy Bates.
This is right before he goes, "You're being a real Ravenclaw right now."
just hobbles Draco Malfoy. Yeah. Just puts a board between his ankles and crushes him.
Ugh, you're being a real Ravenclaw.
All right, this is the movie is Misery, and almost everybody, pretty much everybody got this right. Stephen King wrote Misery. All right, on to question number 5, author number 5. Who wrote this one?
Surprisingly, no hobbling in this movie.
Yeah, you'd think they would for the phonetic similarity.
Mm-hmm.
Hobbling the Hobbit, because everybody got this right. Everybody who submitted got this right. That's Smaug and Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit, which was written by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's a Tolkien book. All right, question number 6. Coming towards the end of this round. We're in the home. Whoop, that's number 7. And that's number 8. What's going on here? So you can get ahead of yourself now. You saw those. Here's number 6. That's why I number them. In case something like that happens. Here's number 6. You got a little sneak peek at what's to come. Like little psychics. You know what's happening. You know what's gonna come next. All right, so this movie is The Color Purple, which was written by Alice Walker. Alice Walker wrote The Color Purple. All right, and now number 7, which you've already gotten a little sneak peek of. Here's number 7. Who wrote this?
You can't tell from the screenshot, but he's also talking to Smaug.
And Jane says that Smaug has been canceled.
Oh, no. Not Smaug.
All right. Another good percentage of people remember their very famous authors. This is from The Great Gatsby, which was written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. F. Scott Fitzgerald. 86% of you guys got that right. Nice job. All right, question number 8, your final question. You already saw it, but look at it again. Who wrote the book that this image is based on? Sorry, I apologize for the sound of me pouring water. It's pouring water very loudly.
It's a
intrusive sound while you're trying to think. Yes, it's gross.
Shape of water.
But hang on, this is great. You got that right. Okay, so this is Little Women, the most recent version of Little Women, which originally was done by Louisa May Alcott. Louisa May Alcott. All right, so let's take a look at your standings as we head into your third round. We are at the halfway point of the game, so let's check out your standings. Let's see how everybody's doing. We've got tied for third. We got a three-way tie for third with Ricky Scabs, Dickie Dabs, the Producers, and Marley's Chains, all with 14 points apiece. Just ahead of them with 15 are the Turds, and just ahead of them, still with a perfect game with 16 points, is Chris. My goodness, a perfect game. I know you're not supposed to talk about a perfect game, but there they are. Dan, where are you? Oh, you're right outside of the top three.
Yeah.
You're just outside the top three.
I always love to believe that this would be entirely monkey bone questions.
Next time you come on, it'll be 33 monkey bone questions.
Fantastic.
All right, so that's going to bring us to our third round. If you know the show, you know that the third round is your puzzle round. So I'm trying out something a little new tonight. So your puzzle round tonight is called Titular Lines in the Wrong Movie. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to give you a scenario in which the characters of one movie might say the title of a different movie. Okay, so for example, I know J.K. Rowling's been canceled, but we're going to use a Harry Potter example. After the Battle of Hogwarts, this is just an example. After the Battle of Hogwarts, Ron and Hermione find their friend. As he emerges from the soot and rubble, they remark, "You're looking rather dirty, Harry." Dirty Harry, right?
Wow.
So I'm going to give you a fake scenario from a real movie that will result in saying another real movie. Okay? You'll get it as we go.
As long as you do an accent for each one of them.
I'll do an accent for all. Well, I can't do an accent for the first one, and you'll see why quickly. Okay, so here comes question number one in Titular Lines in the Wrong Movie. When asked for a description of his friend and protector, Mowgli from the Jungle Book responds, "His name is Bagheera. He's a blank." 2 words. 2 words. So I'll give you 30 seconds. You get 10 extra seconds, 10 more seconds than usual for this one. When asked for a description of his friend and protector, Mowgli from the Jungle Book responds, "His name is Bagheera. He is a blank." 2 words. Very nice. 17 teams have gotten it right. Good job. Dan, I believe you're in there. Nicely done.
I'm in there. Big Bagheera fan.
So Bagheera, if you know the Jungle Book, which clearly many of you do, Bagheera is a Black Panther, and Black Panther is a movie. So there you go. Black Panther is your answer. Nicely done. Question number 2. Princess Leia tries to console her brother after his lightsaber battle loss to Darth Vader by giving this compliment on his new prosthesis. 3 words. Princess Leia tries to console her brother after his lightsaber battle loss to Darth Vader by giving this compliment on his new prosthesis. 3 words. Thinking about it, do you have a thought?
I don't know. I know one of the words, I think.
Oh, Dan, you're so close.
Oh, shoot.
You can change it. Oh, I think you got it in time, Dan.
Let's submit it.
I think you did, because she tries to cheer him up by saying, "Cool hand, Luke. Cool hand, Luke."
Only by putting
I think
the
you
dumbest.
got it. Did you? Yeah, you got it right, Dan. You got it. You got it. You were so close. Dan put "Nice hand, Luke."
This is why I love this game.
Which is the sequel to "Cool Hand, Luke." Nice hand, Luke.
Nice hand, Luke.
All right, question.
With a comment exclamation point.
All right, question number 3. Tony Stark presents Peter Parker with his newly designed Spider-Man suit. When Peter asks why he didn't design it more similarly to Thor, Vision, or Doctor Strange, Tony admits that he has what phobia? 2 words. Tony Stark presents Peter Parker with his newly designed Spider-Man suit. When Peter asks why Tony didn't design it more similarly to Thor, Vision, or Doctor Strange, he admits that he has what phobia? 2 words.
This is a good question.
You like this one, Dan?
This is very good. It's tricky.
I'll say little insight. The Cool Hand Luke one was the genesis for this round because I keep seeing Cool Hand Luke like on Netflix, and it just makes me think like, oh, I see it with a comma in there.
I wish
like
Star Wars was called that.
Cool Hand Luke. Especially, the end of he does, and it is a cool hand. It's like it's very realistic.
I feel like the movie skips out in a scene where they should all just be telling him how cool his hand is.
Just everyone trying to cheer him up by like, all right. So this movie, Thor, Vision, and Doctor Strange, they all have capes. So in this scenario, Tony Stark has a cape fear. He has a cape fear. 9 teams got it right. 41%. Nicely done. All right. Question number 4. Wally recites this poetic ode. He's dedicated entirely to his robotic girlfriend. 3 words. 3 words. Wally recites this poetic ode that he's dedicated entirely to his robotic girlfriend. Dan, you were right on that. You were all over that. Was it the Wally the Wally aspect
the Wally
of it?
connection, yeah. It was. I'm just remembering the poetic ode I wrote about this my robotic girlfriend when I first saw this movie. I was too obsessed with my stop motion,
and she slipped away.
Yeah.
All right. So the robotic better half of Wally, her name is Eve. So the answer I'm looking for is all about Eve. All about Eve. All right. Question number 5. The undead family unit from Interview with the Vampire gets nervous about a food shortage, but Lestat assures them that sustenance is coming. 4 words. The undead family unit from Interview with a Vampire gets nervous about a food, quote unquote, food shortage, but Lestat assures them that sustenance is coming. 12 teams so far have gotten it right. Nicely done.
I know I'm wrong. I'm just putting another movie I could think of with that word in the title.
You got the right word.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the right track with that word. But he's telling them that it will be coming in the future. Mm-hmm. He's telling them, he's assuring them that there will be blood. There will be blood. He's telling little Kirsten Dunst and Brad Pitt. Cool World's Brad Pitt.
That's what it said on the poster.
Question number, what is this? Number 6. When Dirty Dancing's Johnny Castle ends up acting as more of a chauffeur than a dance mentor to his young protege / girlfriend, creepy relationship, he laments that he's become a blank. 2 words. When Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing ends up acting more as a chauffeur than a dance mentor to his young protege / girlfriend, he laments that he's become a blank. 2 words.
I watched this for the first time recently.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty. I mean, yeah, it's like it's got a very satisfying story structure.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my mom took me to. My mom like dragged me. I guess it wasn't like she took me to see this, but she wanted to see it, and I was like, I was 5, so I had to like tag along. So I was very out of my depth.
Yeah, you only had the capacity for watching
Dirty Dancing at 5 years old. All right, so if you've seen Dirty Dancing like Dan has recently, you know that her nickname is Baby, and he's a chauffeur. That was the main part of the clue. He's become a baby driver. He's a baby driver. All right, question number 7. Evil Aladdin sorcerer Jafar is asked if he'd rather trade Iago for a different animal sidekick like a dog or an alligator. He declines, affirming that he is a blank. Evil Aladdin sorcerer Jafar is asked if he'd rather trade Iago for a different animal sidekick like a dog or an alligator. He declines, affirming that he is a blank. One word. One word. This one. Dan, you got this. Nicely done.
This is very dumb. imagining a scene in.
Yeah, I didn't do a deep enough dive on like who was asking Jafar this. I don't know if it was I guess it would be the genie, right? Because like the genie,
Sure.
when in that brief moment when the genie is in the thrall of Jafar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Iago's a parrot. So Jafar, he is an affirmed Birdman. He is a Birdman. All right, so that is your 7th question. We got one more question left in this round. Everyone's doing a very good job. Your last question of the puzzle round. The Losers Club believes that they are rid of Pennywise the clown, but they soon learn that they're still being pursued and whisper to each other. What? 2 words. What 2 words? The Losers Club believes that they are rid of Pennywise the clown, but they soon learn that they're still being pursued, and they whisper, what?
Hmm.
If anyone, by the way, in the chat, if anyone can give me some insight into what's going on with the second Chris, I'm very fascinated by what's going on with the secondary Chris. I would love to know. All right, so your answer, the Losers Club, Pennywise, those are from the movie. They're assholes, is what. My goodness, I need to know what's happening. The intrigue is killing me. All right, so that's from the movie, the book, It. More Stephen King action here, and Being Pursued follows. It Follows is the movie I was looking for. All right, so let's take a look at your scores as we head into the final round. Let's do 4th place as well, because they're very close. It's very close up at the top. In 4th place with 20 points, we've got Ricky Scabs, Dickie Dabs, and Marley's Chains. We've got another Ricky Scabs, Dickie Dabs. I'm confused. They're in 3rd place. And then the intrigue, the layers, it's like an onion. You peel it, and there's just more and more layers. The turds are in 2nd place. That much is for sure, with 22 points. And Chris still in 1st place with 24 points. All right, so let's take which I believe is still perfect. They're still pitching a perfect game. So this is the time of the game when I make my plea, my telethon style plea to you guys about donating to the game, hitting up the tip jar. And so I've brought a friend along tonight he's from movies, he's from TV, and he's gonna make my plea for me. Please welcome to the movie quiz, sentient robot Vision. Vision is here.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Vision.
Wow.
Welcome.
What is grief if not trivia persevering?
Oh, wow. That's very, very deep. Who could this be? It's Vision. It's clearly Marvel Cinematic Universe hero, star of WandaVision, Vision.
Please call me Viz.
Isn't that just for Wanda to call you Vision? Do you feel that intimate with us here on the movie quiz?
I do. I may be half robot, but I'm half friend.
So Vision, please, if you could tell the people about, tell them about donating to the movie quiz.
Yes. So the movie quiz is totally free to play, but the movie quiz relies on donations to cover costs. So if you're enjoying tonight's game, please throw some money into the tip jar, just a few dollars, or Stark coins. We have for Venmo and credit card payments.
Wow, Vision, thank you. That rousing call to action will surely bring in a lot of Stark coins.
No, I mean, look, let me tell you, This show is so great. I'm such a fan. As you can see, I'm playing in the game. And, you know, I don't know what's happening with me. I was just created like a second ago, and now I'm here. It's crazy.
Well, you exist now in a television world. So now this is a live stream world created by me and the other people who watch the show.
That's
so thank you, Vision. Please listen to Vision. Throw just a couple bucks. Will go a long way towards towards covering the costs of the movie quiz. All right. With that in mind, you can donate now. You can donate at the end of the game. That would be fantastic. So we're gonna head to our final round of the night, which is going to be. So your final round of the night is called Stay for the Credits. Stay for the Credits is your final round tonight. So it's very simple. I am just going to give you one or two credits that's in a movie's credit. I'm just going to give you two credits that exist in a movie's credits, and you name the movie. So all 8 questions will be the name of a movie. And please don't forget, if you're feeling kind of like you're down in the pack, we've got a big bonus question that ends the game. So keep playing. You still have got a chance. All right. So stay for the credits. I name a credit. You name the movie. All right. So here we go. Question number 1. Feel the Heat, written by Paul Thomas Anderson and John C. Reilly, performed by Mark Wahlberg and John C. Reilly. That is 1 credit. It's a musical credit. Feel the Heat, written by Paul Thomas Anderson and John C. Reilly, performed by Mark Wahlberg and John C. Reilly. It's a song that is performed in this movie. It's maybe my favorite. It's maybe my favorite part of this movie, a movie that I do love. It's from Boogie Nights. It's when Dirk Diggler and Chess isn't his real name. That's the Reed Rothschild start their musical career. They sing "Feel the Heat." Let me just make sure that nobody didn't get their point. That person should get their point, and now they will. All right, question number 2. Movie title. So the movie title is in this credit, so it's redacted. Movie title: Movement Specialist was Sarah Dowling. Executive music producer Andrew Lloyd Webber. So movie title: Movement Specialist was Sarah Dowling. Executive music producer Andrew Lloyd Webber. You got this right, Dan? So I can say, did you see this? Yeah, it's Monkey Bone Movement Specialist.
I have not seen it. I'm waiting for the butthole cut.
You got to get the butthole cut. So the redacted title there, a lot of teams got this right, was Cats. Cats. You do not want the butthole cut. Yoni doesn't want the butthole cut. Also, thank you to Yoni Lotan. Yoni contacted Vision for me and got him. They're friends.
That was Yoni?
No, that was Vision. Yoni got Vision to show up. All right, question number 3. This is just 1 credit here. Dr. Manhattan light suit engineer Alan McFarland. Dr. Manhattan light suit engineer was Alan McFarland. What movie did Alan McFarland work on? For those of you Alan McFarland heads out there, you'll know this right away. Dan, do you follow the work of Alan McFarland and his light suit work? Just Alan. Friend of Alan. All right, so another big percentage of teams got this right because, Dr. Manhattan, he's glowing, he's blue, and he is one of the Watchmen. He is in Watchmen, the movie Watchmen. That's the Zack Snyder movie, not the TV show. This credit. All right, your next question. Movie title, another redacted one here. Movie title: Design by H.R. Giger, and a second credit here: Jones, trained by Animals Unlimited. There's 2 separate credits in this question. Movie title: Design by H.R. Giger. And second credit here, Jones was trained by Animals Unlimited.
I think I know this one, but I have never seen this movie.
You got it right, and I'm surprised you've never seen this.
It's
You
weird.
should,
It's on my list.
The first two are. I mean, I know you have HBO Max because Monkey Bone's on HBO Max,
Of course.
so you have to have a subscription. It's on there. All right, 5 teams got this right. Nicely done. It was so H.R. Giger designed the xenomorph from Alien. The movie is Alien, and Jones is the little orange cat who runs around the spaceship. All right, your next question is question number 5. Here we go. This is an actor credit. Both of these are actor credits, even though they might not seem like it. It's Enrico Palazzo, played by Mark Holton, and Angel right fielder, played by Reggie Jackson. It's Enrico Palazzo, played by Mark Holton, and your second credit, Angel right fielder, played by Reggie Jackson. Oh, interesting. A lot of teams falling into a trap that I didn't set this trap.
Oh no.
It was tricky, apparently. So 4 teams got it right. Pinky and the Brain, Marley's Chains, the Producers, and Championship Vinyl. It was not Angels in the Outfield. Most teams put Angels in the Outfield, but it's actually from the end of The Naked Gun. It's the end of The Naked Gun. Enrico Palazzo is the opera singer that Frank Drebin pretends to be at the end. And Mark Holton is Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, who shows up for one line at the end of Naked Gun. So Naked Gun, 18%. Wow, nicely done. All right. Question. Hang on. I'll get that one. All right. Question number, what is this? 6? Yes. Question number 6. Dennis, Patricia, Hedwig, the Beast, Kevin Wendell Crumb, Barry, Orwell, and Jade, played by James McAvoy. That's one single credit. Dennis, Patricia, Hedwig, the Beast, Kevin Wendell Crumb, Barry, Orwell, Jade, and Jane. That's it. Played by James McAvoy. I'll take that as well.
Oh, shoot. I just remembered what this movie actually was. I was way off.
I actually did. I took 2 on this. The credit does exist actually in the movie Split, which is the Secret Unbreakable sequel. But I took Glass also because I didn't check what the credit was in Glass, but he is playing the same character and he has the same personalities in both of those movies.
Is one of them?
Yeah, it's just like one of them got jettisoned for the one of them was too difficult.
One of them is just like a frat bro with a nickname.
It's just Kevin. No, one of them is Kevin. Never mind.
Oh, wow.
I'll come up with a better one soon. All right. All right. Your next to last question of the regular section of the game. No penguins were harmed in the making of this movie. Jim Carrey, on the other hand, was bitten mercilessly, but he had it coming. That's the credit at the end of what movie?
Well, starting with penguins and finishing with penguins.
Yep, coming full circle on the Penguins. A lot of teams remembered this movie, sort of a minor entry into the Jim Carrey filmography. I've never seen this, though.
Animals.
Have you ever seen
Jim Carrey versus an Animal? I have actually. I think.
Really?
I think I have like memories of certain parts, but I don't remember. Maybe I saw a commercial.
Odds are you saw it with Mike at the theater. Mike, sound off in the chat if you saw this. Jane says this is Jim Carrey's masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the movie was Mr. Popper's Penguins. Mr. Popper's Penguins. All right, and your final regular question of the game, and stay for the credits. This is 2 separate credits here, and the second one's a little weird. Your first one is Mohegan Sun Teller, played by Debbie DeLisi, and your second credit is other clips and materials were used from the following entities and organizations: Sixers at Celtics, 5/25/12 NBA. So there's 2 separate credits. One is an acting credit. One's just like a usage permission credit. Mohegan Sun Teller, Debbie DeLisi, and your second credit, other clips and materials were used from the following entities and organizations: Sixers at Celtics, 5/25/12 NBA. All right, so 9 teams got this one right. Nicely done. This one was a little tricky. That's why I saved it for as the last regular question. So Mohegan Sun, this movie involves betting and the NBA, an NBA game that the main character has a lot of money riding on. In fact, it's Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems is the answer. This is how I win. That's right. This is how I win. All right. So nicely done, everybody. Let's take a look at your standings as we head into your final bonus question of the night. In 4th place with 26 points, we got Marley's Chains. In 3rd place with 27, we got Ricky Scabs, Dicky Dabs. In 2nd with 29, we got the Turds. And leading the way, they've only gotten 1 wrong tonight because it's been 32 questions and they've got 31 points, is Chris. So my goodness. But anything can happen in this final question, because the way this last question works is I'm going to ask you something that's going to involve probably this one. I'll say it's 2 categories. So 2 of the themes from tonight are going to intertwine in some way in a question that's worth 5 points if you get it right, but -5 points if you get it wrong. You don't have to play. You don't have to bet. Unlike Adam Sandler and Uncut Gems, you do not have to bet your entire well-being in this game on this final round. You can skip it. But if you're feeling lucky, go for it, because it could be a 10-point swing. All right. So, Dan, are you ready for this final question?
I hope it's a monkey bonus question.
It's a monkey bonus. Dan, if you want to do a spin-off of the movie quiz that's just monkey bone questions every week, that would you're welcome to it. All right, so remember, it's going to incorporate a couple of different themes from tonight's game. Here we go. Your final question of the night. What 2020 movie that blends live action with animation has the following music credit? Green Hill Zone, written by Masato Nakamura. What 2020 movie that blends live action with animation has the following music credits? You knew this one? Green Hill Zone, written by Masato Nakamura.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's a combination of everything I love.
Yeah. I've heard it's good.
Yeah, me too.
I plan to watch it soon. I had written it off because I was like, there's no way that will be good.
Yeah.
But a lot of teams got it right. So Green Hill Zone is actually one of the sections, and there's a piece of music that goes with it that's in a video game that got turned into a movie last year. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is your answer. So let's see how everybody did tonight. Nicely done. We've got in 3rd place. Well, let's do 4th place because it's very, very close, just off by 1 point. With 31 points, Marley's Chains, they are in 4th place. They've been doing really well. Shout out to Marley's Chains because they didn't join us until like week 4, and they're like in the top 10. They place very highly every week. So nicely done, Marley's Chains. In 3rd place, newcomers Ricky Scabs, Dicky Dabs with 32. In 2nd place with 34, very tight up at the top. Very impressive scores here tonight. The Turds with 34 points, but leading the way, they led wire to wire. A very strong game. 1 point off perfect, I believe. I want to know, tell me, guys, what did you get wrong? I missed what you got wrong. Chris with 36 out of 37 potential points. Nicely done. Dan, you were right out of the
no, man, I was pretty far down there.
You're not that far down.
Yeah.
You're not that far out of the top scores. So Dan, thank you so much.
Monkey Bone 10 times this week to prepare, and I didn't count for anything.
Well, there'll be a Monkey Bone next time you come on. There'll be a just 33 monkey bone questions. It was Naked Gun. It was Naked Gun that threw you guys off.
Wow.
All right. Well, watch more Zucker Brothers movies, like Airplane. There's your Airplane reference. Oh, also, that reminds me, we got some birthdays in the crowd. Happy birthday to Tobias. I was told tomorrow's your birthday, and also, as always, happy birthday to Ryan. Happy birthday, Ryan. I really hope you had a good birthday this week. I hope you had a good birthday last week. All right. So happy birthday, Ryan. Happy birthday, Tobias. Dan, thank you so much for coming on. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for staying up so late.
And thank you to Vision. Please.
And thank you to Vision. Yes, thank you to Vision. Thank you to Vision. Please, if you can, listen to Vision. Throw some money in the tip jar. Otherwise, stay safe, watch some movies, and come back next week at 8 o'clock for more movie quiz. See you guys then. 7 o'clock. The show's at 7 o'clock. I don't know why I think it's at 8 o'clock. I think Dan's time zones threw me off. It's 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.